New at 11 o'clock, scandal at a San Diego elementary school. A 5-year-old girl kicked out of class and suddenly front and center in a civil rights battle royale.
Why? Because they're her two mothers. Here's Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.
I miss my teachers, my friends.
She's 5 years old, and instead of spending her days in school, she's at home, sometimes coloring pictures like this one of her family.
So this is my mommy, the one at work, and this is Mama, and this is me, this is Diamond.
These are the kids she wishes she could be playing with, the ones who would have been her classmates at Mount Erie Christian Academy. It was the Friday before the start of kindergarten when her moms say they were summoned to the school, put in a private room with the pastor, and told this.
You guys don't fit the criteria, we don't condone homosexuality.
Mom Sheena told me she was shocked, especially since her daughter went to preschool and summer school here. Sheena says everyone knew her daughter had two moms.
It was heartbreaking. I didn't finish the conversation with them when they took us in the room because I didn't want to look at them any longer. I just couldn't believe that they did that.
The pastor who runs this school didn't want to talk to me about Sheena's concerns, but a woman inside who told me she's the director said the Bible says that homosexuality is a sin, and they don't condone any sort of sinful lifestyles here. This parent-student handbook, which was just revised this summer, explains it. Right below this non-discrimination clause, it says the school reserves the right within its sole discretion to refuse admission of an applicant or to discontinue enrollment of a student. This includes, but is not necessarily limited to, living in, condoning, or supporting sexual immorality, practicing homosexual lifestyle or alternative gender identity, promoting such practices, or otherwise having the inability to support the moral principles of the school.
What does our family life have to do with anyone else? No one's going to be in danger.
In the absence of public money, these are private entities, private institutions involved in the practice of religion, and they're permitted to have rules that would not be applicable in other spheres of life, and they're allowed to do those things which would otherwise violate the law.
Attorney Eugene Iredale says there's case law both in California and nationwide that says a church can exclude anyone they want. But he said with marriage equality now the law of the land, a case like this one involving this 5-year-old from San Diego could soon land on the steps of the Supreme Court.
I think it's something to fight for, and I know I'm not alone.
Sheena says their family is Christian, but now her daughter is having a hard time understanding why Christians would show her the door.
Because this is normal. This is her life. There's nothing wrong with her lifestyle. I love you.
Team 10 reached out to the ACLU and LGBT Center and San Diego Pride for comment. All three organizations told us that they're staying out of this dispute because of the complexity of the law.